Hey world, how's everybody doing today? We are live and in the shed, and as always, very, very organized. Very organized today. So we have two 10-minute workouts today. This is going to be quite intense. Should be quite challenging as well, which is what we want. We're going to do a 10-minute AMRAP, which involves kettlebell swings, overhead squats, jump squats, hamstring extensions, calf raises. Yeah, and then we have an every minute on the minute after that, which is going to be very exciting. So let's start by just getting a little bit warm. Try not to chop Chelsea's head off. So this is going to be quite leg intensive, I suspect. So first thing, we'll do some cats and some cows. So arch around the spine as much as you can. And drop it down. Okay, now from here, nice big hip circle. Take that leg all the way around the outside. And then find the other. And then switch the other leg. Nice. I completely, oh yeah. Leg out to the side. You're going to just rotate one hand and the other. Switch the other leg. From there, you're going to hook your fingers underneath your toes, and you're just going to drop down and then push back up. Try and stay a little bit lower each side. Okay, take your legs up a little bit wider and squat down. Open them out a little bit and push up and down. Okay, this time when you come to the low point, take your arms up towards the ceiling as much as you can, overhead squat, and bring it down. Extend the legs. Nice. Okay, so today we're going to get pretty quickly into the AMRAP. The AMRAP is going to be kettlebell swings. You can use virtually anything other than a kettlebell that has some weights. You can use a backpack. You can use a dumbbell, a plate. If you have a plate laying around, it really doesn't make any difference.
That's a weighted plate, not a dinner plate.
Yeah, not a dinner plate. You need about a lot of dinner plates to make it worthwhile. But the general movement with a kettlebell swing, in case you don't know, okay, should be the glutes firing. So let it drop down, engage your glutes. It really only needs to come up to about shoulder height. Like this isn't a shoulder workout. What people do is they use the shoulders to bring it up high. It's relatively unnecessary, but you should be aiming to get to about level with your shoulders.
You just started all kinds of arguments.
No, that's what I've been told by most people. But anyway, try and get it above, just up to your shoulder height is fine.
Fix that. Why did you?
Because okay.
Stop messing with.
Then we have overhead squats. You can do these a number of different ways. You can use a pole, you can use a belt, you can use nothing, but separate them out here. Legs kind of wideish. Sit your hips back, squat down as low as you can. Try to maintain, keep your chest up. Belt's probably the easiest one to start with.
No,
or
you're
like
not
an elastic
invited.
band. If you really want to use a bar or a dumbbell, you can, but it puts a lot of pressure on the shoulders. So you got 10 of those. Jump squats, they're relatively self-explanatory. Touch, jump. Then we have hamstring
How many of each
extensions.
of these are we doing?
10, everything's
10
10.
of everything. Okay.
Hamstring extensions, we've done these before. Laying back here and then engaging the quads to pull forwards. I'm guessing that's what you meant by that, right? And then final one, single leg calf raises. So just being up on one toe or on one leg and then elevating. So it's 10 of every single exercise. So try and get through as many rounds as you can in that time. So it'll be quite challenging. That's the idea. Okay, just do your best. Also,
This kettlebell isn't heavy enough for me. I might do single leg, single
you can
arm.
do single arms. Remember, try to maintain good form throughout all of these, particularly if you're using weight. That is more important than the number you do. Okay, we only have 5 seconds. 2, 1. As you can see, Chelsea and I are both doing single arms because the weights are a little bit too light. Overhead squats. So this is 10 of everything unless you decide to switch it up a little bit. There's jump squats.
I am exhausted today.
Found your thing.
Yeah, it's early. They're just sleepy. I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
Like, so I guess we're not going to get that filming done today. Because you...
It's mud, isn't it?
Yeah, what else are we going to do filming?
Goes into our pants. Third not nap.
Then the people will have to listen to her scream in the background of the end. Yeah, this waking up in the night is making me really sleepy.
Yeah, me too. Who's next?
Jump squats.
Oh yeah, jump squats. They're our last.
Oh, they're last.
Yeah, Sophia is teething, but also it's super hot in her room, so she's waking up a lot at the moment.
And there's like nothing we can do about it because our house is just old and very, very well insulated, which is great in the winter.
Terrible in the summer. So yeah, we're up like 2-3 times a night again, which is
I mean,
pretty rubbish.
I'm not going and getting her, but she's waking me up. It's almost worse because then I have to just listen to her.
So I've done 2 rounds anyway. What was next? How jumps?
You're just blanking them out today.
Yeah. Two minutes left. This is very exciting for you guys, I'm sure. What happens when we've got 0 energy?
You know, we're here.
Yeah, sometimes gotta get it done.
I know there's a 9-month sleep regression too, so we're having that as well.
A minute and a half. Time. Yeah, so I was just finishing right now. I got some rounds.
How many?
4 rounds and
That was all of them, right?
no, less 5. I did that. I finished it off, but I did 5 less. So that's
I did 3
20,
rounds and
30,
10.
40, 55, I think. 4 rounds and what?
10.
You didn't do the kettlebell swing?
I didn't feel like messing around with getting it. Like 30 seconds left.
Okay, guys. So next up, we have an every minute on the minute. This is going to be tuck jumps.
If you can't do tuck jumps because you don't have a soft floor, you can just do squat jumps. You can do regular squats, whatever.
Yeah.
I might do squat jumps, honestly, because my ankles are feeling beat up.
Yeah. So 10 tuck jumps, 10 sprawls, 10 sit-throughs, every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. So this is going to be a lot more cardio intense. Remember, if you're going to do tuck jumps, think about your landing. You can do them if you've got a soft floor or if you're wearing trainers, but just be very, very careful, very aware of the impact you're going to be taking.
You can use a jump rope. You can pretty much do any kind of jumping movement if that's okay for you.
Rest time is 0.
Exciting.
Yeah. And we'll have a 10 minus 5-second countdown.
And then
Okay, guys.
10 sit-throughs, right?
Yeah, it's 10 of all of them. Tuck jumps, sprawls, and sit-throughs for 10 each. Good. 2, 1. Very little explosion today in my body. One round done.
9 to go.
Nice. That means we're a 10th of the way there, people.
Let's watch Tom do this math the whole way through.
Yeah. We're going to be a 5th of the way there next. That's when you get to the serious.
Oh no, we're not starting off strong.
Fifth of the way there, people.
What comes next?
30%.
But that's not a fraction.
3/10, but it doesn't work very well.
This floor isn't too bad to land on.
No, as long as you get soft feet. 2, 1. 3/10 of the way there, people, or 30%. You can choose.
I'm all sweaty. Hair's a mess.
Yeah. I'm like somewhat sweaty, not fully sweaty. Thirty seconds. 2/5 of the way there. Two, one.
I just feel like lead.
Yeah.
Like my body feels like lead.
Halfway there. No, I feel like it's not like
Especially-
made of lead, it's just like going through treacle or something like that.
Especially in the sit-throughs, I feel like everything's so heavy.
5 seconds. Three-tenths of the way there. No, 6/10 of the way there.
3/5.
3/5. That'll work too. I was like, what's half of 3? Half of 6?
It's just a really good thing that our baby's too young for homeschooling. I'll just say that. Because
She would learn
Otherwise,
some amazing things.
she'd be learning some real good math.
She's still there. You are over 2/3 of the way there. We continue with wrestling or not? Yeah, what's today?
Huh?
We're continuing with the rest of it tonight.
Yeah. It's good. We don't work it very often. Because it's boring. I mean, who wants to spend half an hour being lectured on how to properly do a sprawl when you have the option of sparring?
One round to go. Ah, 30 seconds. We're going to finish with our abs for the day. What do you want to do today?
Just the normal jiu-jitsu.
We're going to do our jiu-jitsu abs.
It's easier for people to follow along.
Okay, so remember, good arm positioning. Try and keep that head, legs off the ground until the end. The first one, hands on shoulders. Oh, they're tight. Toes together, knees together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees together, toes together off the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Butterfly up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To your side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. De la Hiva. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Spin it over. Hands to your temples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One arm out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both arms. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To your forearms. Hang out here for a second. If you want, you can push up a little bit more. Or just stay here. Just spend a few moments stretching out the hips. So let's go to King Arthur's pose. Nice and in line, hands to one side, rotate. And to the side, same thing. Bring forwards, hands, rotate. Nice. Switch things again. Okay, now hands to the ground here. Just bend and straighten that back leg. If you've got anywhere else that you want to stretch off, feel free. Nice. Pull, grab the opposite foot here and just drop down. Try and get that stretch in the front of the hip wherever you need it. Nice. Okay, other leg in front, same thing. So guys, I genuinely believe that on around the 4th, 5th or 6th of June, July, that we'll be back in training in some fashion.
In the UK.
In the UK, I'm specifically talking about.
Anywhere else, then.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't help you. And you know, there's probably going to be social distancing, all that kind of stuff involved. But at least we'll be able to do some sort of training. That's my genuine belief. When you come back to training, we always talk about this, but you're going to have 2 different battles. Number one, you're going to have to work on.
We have an elite group that's training.
Yeah.
And they're experiencing it now.
Yeah.
That
We're
if they're
seeing
out
it.
of shape, it's miserable.
We're seeing it firsthand. You know, they're not as in shape as they were. They're going through hard training. They're getting banged up, and they're not as used to it because honestly, everybody's nowhere. Or very few people are in as good a shape as they were at the start of lockdown. It's really difficult to stay self-motivated and work from there. But we're experiencing it now where they're having to regain their technique. So drop into this half split and lunge combo. Yeah, they're having to regain their technique.
Obviously, if they didn't have a training partner, they haven't been
Yeah.
doing any live training since this all started, which is what, 3 months ago?
Yeah. About 3 months ago. So they're really struggling with like getting their timing back. Like you can do tons of solo drilling and stuff, and that's okay, but you don't get the timing off it. Okay, which is what you really miss with it.
But if you're also missing explosivity and strength and
Yeah.
all that stuff, cardio. if you're
Yeah,
missing your
everything becomes a
cardio,
lot more difficult, a lot more
then
challenging.
Even if you have the timing, you can't implement it.
We're experiencing it firsthand. So I know like we've been on lockdown, everybody's struggling with this kind of self-motivation now, like it may never end or whatever, but you know, now is, you know, you've got a little bit of time, certainly in the UK, before your gyms start to open up. I know some kickboxing places and stuff like that have already started doing outdoor training. It's very difficult with jiu-jitsu. We can't really do it in the same way.
We don't really have a place either.
And we don't have a place to do that. But start working your fitness again. Join us on the wards. Go for a run, like something that's going to elevate and spike your heart rate and get you back in shape.
You're gonna be miserable.
Yeah, it's
You're gonna be miserable if you come in cold.
don't think that you're sitting out for 3 months. That's like, you know, I remember when I did PE at GCSE level, it was like 8 weeks for complete regression to back where you started. Okay, now if you've been training a long time, like I've been training since I was 16, like 8 weeks to me is not that huge of a difference
And
because
we
my
had
body's
each
used
other
to it.
to train with too.
I'm
so,
talking
like,
about when I've been
Oh,
injured
you-
and stuff
yeah.
like that. My cardio goes and stuff like that, but I can pick it back up very, very quickly. You know, if you've not been training that long, you won't have that very solid base to build from. It's going to be
Because
miserable.
you didn't have that immediate recall to begin with.
Yeah, it's going to be miserable. Don't expect to be where you're at, which is my point. Like you are starting back from not being in training in 3 months, and that's okay. You have to now work your way back up. So don't get upset if you used to do a 5-mile run in 30 or 40 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever, and it takes you 10 minutes longer. That's okay. That's the first block. That's the building block. Next time you try and do it a little bit faster and faster and faster. Okay, like that's the reality of training. If, like I said, Chelsea and I had a 3-month break from training, we'd have to do the same thing. We'd have to build ourselves up. We're not going to be where we're at. We can't.
10-month break from training.
Yeah. Chelsea had a 10-month break from training. So you guys have no excuses.
Yeah.
But my point is, like right now, things are starting to open up. You're probably seeing it everywhere when you go out. There's tons more cars on the road. A lot more shops are open. People are going out and doing things. And it's only a matter of time before gyms, martial arts academies reopen as well. And so now
You will be miserable.
Yeah.
Miserable. I cannot stress this enough. You will be so unhappy with yourself if you go back cold without any working out.
You have this opportunity right now. So you have like maybe a couple of weeks before your gym opens up. You can start. You're not going to be in as good a shape as if you'd started 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, but it's somewhere.
It's better than nothing.
And it is way better than nothing, believe us. We're seeing it at the moment, and for anybody out there who's watching this, just think about that. Get back in training now, okay? It will help you out no end. All right, so anyway, on that ramble, have a lovely day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow or tonight, depending on if you're